a smorgasbord of content, you know.
Yeah, for your lunch hour.
Please send us your stories. We love judging people.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be liquidating everything me and my wife own.
Please read this. Obviously I'm a girl.
Cool mode activated.
Oh, I see you. You got hit by the emergency. Speaking of talking.
Screw you, homophobe.
New episodes Tuesday and Friday.
Hey guys, welcome back to the pod. We got a pretty fun and action-packed episode for you today. We're going to be breaking down our favorite video games, and then we're going to play a game after we break down our video games.
Yeah.
This is the season 2-ish finale-ish?
Yeah.
Ish.
With like an asterisk.
Yeah.
We'll probably do, I think we can crank out one more episode.
You think?
Yeah.
We want to do the capping down episode.
Yeah.
On Monday?
I think we can do that.
I think
Monday or Wednesday.
I'm out of town next Wednesday, so if
Okay.
you guys film, it's just you guys. It'll be my first Jordan Died episode.
Damn.
That will be literally, because you've been here for every single one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, just talking about like progression of seasons, out of our top 10 most watched videos, 8 came from season 2.
Oh yeah.
And then like the other 2 were like holiday special. So they were just like perfect hot topics for like
Wow.
Halloween. I think it was the Halloween and the Christmas special are the only ones
Beautiful.
from season 1. Yeah, we gained the most subs this era. Our watch time has gone up, most views.
So thank you.
Shout out you all. We really
Um,
appreciate you all for supporting us this season.
Yes. And the seasons will only get better
Amen.
as we get out of our college campus, because that is where we film these currently.
The audio improvements coming soon too.
Audio improvements coming soon.
I'm gonna be so happy with that one.
I'm going to buy an audio interface with the lovely cash from these gentlemen.
Yeah, I gave him 220s earlier.
It's okay.
I got you.
So we're gonna do top 10 games of all time,
Yes.
right? So we all like games. This is something I'm very excited for. It's something we pulled off our list, like the shared group of like, hey, this is like fun shit we should do.
And I think we all are very opinionated, so this will be fun to see the games that are like, really? That's on your list?
So you said this. You want to do it like everyone says they're 10, then 9, and just go up.
Honestly, if you have honorable mentions, I think you can
Get
get
'em out.
your piece to just fire them all off, and then we can go 10, 9, 8,
I
down the line,
gotcha.
so on and so forth.
I'll kick it off. I'm not gonna say much on the honorable mentions, but honorable mention was Punch Out for the Wii, Uncharted 4, both Pokemon Platinum and X, and then Life is Strange.
I've never played that.
You would actually like it. It's very story oriented and photography. It's like
I would probably hate it.
Is part of the.
I'm not a story game.
Oh really?
Really?
Depends on the game. Like, I played one game with a buddy one time called A Way Out.
I love that game.
It's a great game. It's just a story game. You want to fire off yours or me?
Sure.
It's got the
For
notepad.
my honorable mentions, I have FIFA 16. That game was just vibes. The soundtrack was really good, and just the gameplay was good. Halo 3 is in my honorable mentions. Battlefield Bad Company 2, and
Oh, yeah.
NCAA 14.
Dude, they gotta make a new, like basketball NCAA.
Yes, they
Dude.
do
Yeah.
need to come out with
They
a new
made the
basketball.
football one.
Yeah, so 25 was good, but 14 still better.
Say IU's been jack shit since the 80s. I would turn that place around. Are you kidding me?
My honorable mentions, I just put mobile games in general.
Okay, like yeah.
Like, mobile gaming is
Clash
awesome.
of Clans, shout out Clash of Clans.
Use Clash of Clans, boy.
One of my hot takes, Call of Duty Ghosts.
We talked about that on our hour-long special thing.
Yes. The Spider-Man trilogy,
Yes.
Insomniac.
Oh, okay.
Phasmophobia, for the sake of, I used to hold a world record in it.
Oh, that's
So it's kind of like, all right,
Yeah.
kind of
You're
need
gonna
that.
have to.
And then recency bias, it's the only reason I didn't even put it in the top 10. And it might be my potential game of all time, Marvel Rivals. It is just an elite video game, but I was like, you know what? I've got to remove it from my list out of fairness.
That's fair.
Marvel Rivals and Daredevil took over your life in ways I've never seen a human being
Yeah.
take over.
Literally.
The go straight into top 10.
Yeah, I love it.
Number 10 for me is Castle Crashers.
Of course.
Oh, dude.
The-
Of course.
I was thinking it almost made. Oh, I should have put that in my honorable mentions. That's.
Because it was a 4-player game, I have 2 brothers and my dad played games. So it was the perfect when it was out on Xbox 360. We all got into it. I am an Ice main in that game, and like it's perfect. I got like the physical edition on Switch like the day it came out because I was like such a nerd of it. And it's literally like the perfect. It's short. You can beat it in a weekend. You can play it with others.
Story of my life, man. I love beating it in a weekend.
It has a variety, just so many different powers, weapons. I love it.
I love that. Love that for you.
That was an elite game. My number 10 slot. It's just an iconic game for the childhood memories. Minecraft.
Wow.
It's
You're
not-
going to hate where I put
it's-
Minecraft?
It's not groundbreaking or anything like that, but I think
That's
just-
literally the whole
Okay,
point of the game,
that's
to
fair.
break the ground, actually.
That's fair.
It's also like the most
Um,
beloved game
That's
ever
fair.
made.
I think just for how much I played it as a child and for the 2-week phases I have every year,
I mean, yeah.
it's going to go at number 10.
Wow.
I
My
think-
number
I respect
10?
it.
Is a game from the original PlayStation, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
I like- I
That's a
don't like
good
any of
one.
the sequels, weirdly, but I do like the OG.
Just the first one.
Yep.
Do you want a snake? I'll say my number
Sure.
9, and we'll go back
Go
down.
for it.
I couldn't decide which one just because they're all literally the same game.
Sure.
Lego Star Wars, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Batman.
Yeah.
Batman
Dude, Lego
was my
Batman
thing.
was so good.
Has to be on the DS though.
Really? I was.
Lego
this
games
too.
on the DS or the Wii.
Did you ever see the Game Boy Advance versions? The
No.
cutscenes? They're fucking hilarious.
Oh yes, yes,
That
yes,
meme
yes.
coming out. The
Stop for a moment. Okay,
you just double checking.
just cut that right where I did that.
The I thought there's something I was gonna say. Oh yeah, you guys have older siblings?
No, I am the oldest.
I had an older brother, so if it was Star Wars, I was the motherfucker with the blaster. He got to be the Jedi.
Oh, of course, and
If it
you're
was-
player 2,
If
and
it was,
you're player 2.
If it was Batman, I was Robin. I have a younger brother. One time, me and him played. I played Batman. When I played Batman for the first time, it felt so wrong. Like I committed a sin.
Well, and it's a fist fight if you try to hold player 1's controller
Yeah.
because I am the oldest.
Yeah.
You will get your time,
Exactly.
but for now,
It's
I
me.
am Batman. I am Indiana Jones.
Yep.
I am.
I was
I'm
always the
Anakin
sidekick.
Skywalker.
I am Anakin or Obi-Wan if Padme is in the level.
And you're Jar Jar Binks.
And you are Jar Jar
I mean,
Binks. You are
literally.
Robin. You are Mutt Williams. You are the side character.
I will say this, unironically, I love like Nightwing and Robin, like in comics and
Yes.
shit. I think that's where that stems from, just being forced to play as Robin
That's
for
fair.
Batman games.
Your number 9?
My number 9 is a PS2 game, Battlefront 2.
Okay.
Dude, Star Wars, dude.
Star Wars Battlefront 2,
That's
Galactic
on here.
Conquest is
The PS2 version, not the new remake of
no,
it.
the remake is
It's rough.
it.
The first one was good.
It's a
There's
dark,
2 remakes,
It's a
no?
dark light on a very positive. On a
Yeah,
very positive.
that's
game.
fair.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
fair.
it's cool that you could play it in multiplayer, but it's like
Yeah.
EA's like, hey, we're going to charge you $40 for a
A
game that we
lightsaber.
like kind of remastered a little bit.
It's,
it's
you
the
can play it on a
graphics.
flat screen.
and
now.
It's the
and
graphics,
didn't,
though.
Didn't even put all the features in there.
It's the graphics though.
yeah.
I'm gonna save some of my thoughts because spoiler, that is somewhere on my top 10
Okay.
too. Because just for how much it is, number 9 for me is the first season of Walking Dead, a Telltale game.
Okay.
Yes,
The-
that's a good one.
I don't get emotional in like media, movies, TV shows, except for like video games. I maybe cried 3 times playing a video game, one of which was Walking Dead.
I've never played it or
The-
seen any content on it.
I've seen
Play it.
some playthroughs of it, and it looks.
Should I
it looks
do a
really good.
playthrough on my YouTube channel?
It kind of lacks in gameplay department because it is that story driven. But I feel like for one, you will absolutely love the main character and the dynamic. He basically is like a little girl. he's
I
trying
know
to protect.
Clementine.
Okay,
Yeah.
you will love that dynamic so much.
Okay.
I promise it. I'm not gonna say much on it if he hasn't played it.
Okay.
The,
Do your number 8.
Oh yeah, Snake. Number 8, probably the most recent game on the list, Link's Awakening on the Switch. It's a remake of a Game Boy game from like the 90s.
Okay.
It came out in 2019 on the Switch, but I've just this past couple of years, I'm such a fan. I've gone out from the 100-hour adventures. I used to be really into that in high school, But that game, it's just a simple. There's an island. You got to go collect the treasures and beat the guy. The soundtrack is just so happy. It's colorful. I love Zelda. It is without a doubt my favorite Zelda game. I just beat it too like a week ago. Already played it.
There you go.
Heck yeah. My number 8 game will be 2K17.
That's the one with Paul George.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
That's the best NBA 2K17.
That's where 2K peaked. Since then, it's been downhill. I mean, the shot meter crisp, gameplay crisp.
The story mode.
The story mode. I remember
Your
I
house
had
was
a
basically
buddy.
an airport.
And the one thing that I really loved about 2K17 is that you could hit the most contested and stupid shots.
Make it.
And so my buddy and I made creative characters and like put them on our favorite teams, and we played in like a franchise. And
Yeah.
I just jacked my 3-point rating all the way up because I think that was the only 2K where you had like contested 3 making, and I just put mine on 99. So I was just like,
My brother and I, we
You
would
couldn't make them wide open.
we would
No, but
yeah, my brother and I
contested, yes.
we would go to like Target or somewhere where they sold the packs, and we would do custom rosters. We would each
Yeah.
buy a couple packs.
Yes.
And then we would play with the people we pulled from our pack. And sometimes it'd be awesome. You get like 2 LeBron Jameses, and it's like
And then
point guard and small forward
Right.
LeBron.
And then
other
your
times
next
it's like
lineup is like Luol Deng and Pat Bev.
yeah,
With
and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's like what the
Ish Smith,
literally.
Martin Gortat.
88-year-old Manu Ginobili.
My number 8, Left 4 Dead 1
I played it.
and 2.
I played it for like 15
That-
minutes. Got so freaked out I couldn't finish it.
That's a good game.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
A
It is
game
so
that
good.
made me feel like that was so freaky, and it piqued my anxiety that I couldn't finish it. I couldn't even get through the first mission was
Really?
Dying Light.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Dying
The
Light can-
stress
Yeah,
of Dying
bro.
Light was so hard for me to like.
I got in my first chase scene. I got through it, and I was like, I think I'm done with this game.
Yeah. Well, the cutscenes were fine. It's when it's like the open world chasing,
Yes.
and it's
Oh,
like,
oh,
oh,
yeah.
Well,
I
and
don't
it-
want to leave.
and it-
Resident Evil was really good. To
when
do
it's
that
dark
too.
out, when it gets dark
Hell
outside,
no.
just don't go outside.
Hell
man.
no.
I was like, I saw all the memes about it online. I was like, oh, it can't be that bad.
My number 7, I feel like I packed 2 back-to-back heaters from my childhood right
All
here.
right.
Number 7, Twisted Metal.
Oh, so, that's like the few like racing car games I can get into.
I love Twisted Metal.
Did you have an OG PlayStation growing up?
I had all 3 versions of the PlayStation.
I was just say like with Crash Bandicoot, I'm like, sounds like you were.
yeah.
going on.
I was definitely a PlayStation kid until the Xbox One came out, and then it was when PS3 was out, I had the Xbox 360. When 1 came out, I ditched PS4. Like
The
I didn't.
irony of that.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah, the irony.
It's just that's where
Really.
most people went to PlayStation and vice versa.
Well,
yeah, Xbox
yeah.
360 is where they turned over
I
to
can't
Xbox.
blame you though, because like I had a 360 and then I went to a PS4. But like, I think if I had a PS3 and continued to have a PS3, I probably would have gone to an Xbox One, just because, I love PlayStation, but the PS3 was.
The game,
I loved the PS3. That was probably my favorite PlayStation console.
the games to me. Like
Yeah,
it,
the
it took
games.
it's like PS5.
I
It
just-
took a few years.
I'll be
18
honest,
years.
I hated the controller so much.
Yeah, I've never liked the PlayStation controllers.
I don't mind like the 4. I really
The
like
5 is really good.
The 5 is really good, but I mean, let's be honest, they just took Xbox's design and
It's literally just an Xbox controller.
I think PS5 is my favorite. I have big hands.
Yeah.
So like if I try to go back and play like an original PS1 controller with no thumbsticks, I feel like I'm gonna break it.
Literally, and
I'm-
that's one of the reasons I transitioned into PC gaming, because like my hand, I feel like a giant
Yep.
playing
yeah.
controller games. Number 7.
Number
Seven,
7.
boy.
My number 7 game is probably it's the only PC game that I've really ever seriously played. It's called Hearts of Iron 4.
I have
It's-
no idea what this
I've
is.
It's
never
a
played this.
World War II grand battle plan strategy or grand battle strategy simulator. Basically, it is a historical strategic retelling of World War II. You can play as any nation.
Have you played
Um,
Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator or know what that is?
Yes.
Is it kind of the same vibes?
Kind of. So it's very zoomed out on a map. You are controlling your units or divisions, and you just go through World War II You can play, like I said, like, you know.
So, like, what happens if you played, like, say, I wanted to be Germany in World War II?
So if
And change the script here.
do
you
I
can.
do I lose or can I win?
you can win, but also, like Josh said, you can change the script. One of the things that I really love about Hoi 4 is that it has focus trees, and they allow you to progress your country politically
Wow.
Whoa.
and economically. So, like, you can continue down. There are 4 different political factions you can fall under. It's democracy, communism, fascism, and unaligned, which is traditionally like authoritarian monarchy. Or
Wow. I was
monarchism.
making a Nazi joke and it ended up
It
being
being real.
like
Well-
a genuinely cool answer.
But like, so say you want to play as Germany, but you're like, hey, I don't like the mustache man. You know?
Yeah, like what if I wanted him to lose the minute he got rejected from art school?
Then you can be like, hey, you know, I want to make Germany either communist, democratic, or
That's crazy, but cool.
monarchist, and bring back Kaiser Wilhelm II. Like, there's all
Wow.
kinds of cool little, and like kind of building off of that. If you oust Hitler from power and Argentina decides to go fascist, they will get an event where they'll have this traveler from Germany show up with a bold economic plan, and it's just Hitler without a mustache as your leader. So
Dang.
yeah, it's
Interesting.
crazy. Like another, this is my last one, but like another really big one from like the Soviet Union. You had two big, I guess, like classes. You had Stalinism and then you had Trotsky. Stalin assassinates Trotsky in like what happened during those events. But if like you play as like Mexico or like another South American nation,
Probably a boring game.
and you go, it can be because it's super duper complex. And
He's such a
there's
history
lot of
buff.
Yeah, I'm saying
this
if you
is so
play
up
if
his
you
alley.
play as
This
a
is-
passive country, it's probably the most boring game ever.
yes, but you know if you play as just like a
Can you
country that's
play
involved in the
can
action,
you
it's
play
really
as the
fun.
US and just mow everybody over?
Yeah, you can.
But that's basically just like
That's-
civilization.
That's kind of what we did actually.
The there's gonna be like a few people out there who's like, no way, someone finally made it. Like it's so niche.
That is
Yeah.
a niche game. I like
Um,
that it's on there.
And for if anybody's out there, that plays Hoi 4, I have like 500 hours in the game, and I still don't know how the Navy works. So
So
yeah.
drop it in the comments, I
Yeah.
guess.
The number 7 to me is Star Wars Battlefront 2. The one thing I'm gonna add on to what you said is the campaign. I love that it's told by a perspective of someone in the 501st Legion, and like the dialogue he has before and after each mission. And I'm huge into like space combat.
Yes.
So space combat in that game was awesome.
Well, and I think the coolest thing personally for me about Star Wars Battlefront 2 is the first time I played it on the PSP. So it's like you had
I was
Galactic
PS2.
Conquest, everything like that, but you didn't have the campaign.
We had
You only had it on the PS2, so when I got one later, peak.
cinema.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Shovel Knight. You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
It is a 2D platformer, very Pixar. Came out in 2014. You're just a knight and he has like a shovel. He's got to save the princess. It's just like same thing like Castle Crashers
Yeah.
kind of vibe. Stupid fun. The villains and boss fights are really cool. Again, more on the shorter side. You could beat it in a day, especially if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Soundtrack is top 5 for me all the time. Just I love Shovel Knight.
Those are 6?
Yeah, it's 6.
My number 6 is Animal Crossing City Life.
Sure.
It was a really fun game to play growing up as a kid on the Wii.
Same boat on my number 6 is a Wii game, and you mentioned Castle Crashers with having multiple players. New Super Mario Bros.
Yes.
I would only play that at like friends' house, but
Yeah.
I remember loving it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just the best. And it was like, I think it was the only Wii game with a different colored case. So when you saw it, you were like,
It was red.
You've got
wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Mario.
Yes. That was
Um,
sick.
And my parents were younger, so it was like my introduction to Mario. I didn't have any of the younger
there you
consoles.
go.
So it was like, that was Mario other than the DS.
Sweet.
My number 5, to totally switch gears, the entirety, I couldn't pick just one,
Sure.
the entirety of the Modern Warfare trilogy.
Perfect.
It is just the best Call of Duty trilogy.
2 is always going to be my favorite.
3 is my favorite.
That's the one with Yuri, isn't it?
Yuri's in 2 as well, I believe.
Well, he's the one you play as in 3, right?
Yeah, 3 is the one where Soap dies.
Soap!
Yeah. Literally. And I hate the new Modern Warfare games, aside from the graphics, because they chose to retcon Soap dying.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Stick to your guns and tell the story the same way.
It gives Price motivation to go out and kill Makarov.
Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, your number 5.
My number 5 is Halo Reach.
A quick story about Halo Reach. I was always Call of Duty, but all my friends were Halo. I never played Halo Reach, but we would play Call of Duty, and they'd be like, all right, guys, let's go play Halo Reach.
I've never played Halo in my life.
I'm not a Halo guy.
I love
Cinema.
Dude, I love the Halo games. Just like
Play pop off.
It's kind of like it was like our generation's version of like the Doom shooter, where it's like
I should have put Doom in my
it
honorable
wasn't
mentions.
really until
I love Eternal.
like Halo Reach and Halo 4 where you could really ADS with a lot of your guns. Like you just be hip firing. Like
Yeah.
Halo Combat Evolved, the first one came out in like 2000. Just there's nothing more iconic than walking around with your 64 round assault rifle mag and just hip firing into the alien
I love that
alien
pick.
menaces.
I love that pick.
The number 5 for me is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. When Zach looked at my list and he was like, oh my gosh, that's a pull, that's what he was talking about.
Okay.
I collect physical video games, and that is the most expensive game I own.
How much is it?
It's like $300. I did not pay for
Wow.
it. I held on to my cartridge whenever it came out in like 2007, and that's what I've always played it on.
Wow.
It's one episode I want to do a Pixel Hero episode on, and
Okay.
I feel like that'll be like an almost an hour long.
Do
Like,
it, man.
I really
Yes.
want to go in.
Check out Josh's
Yes.
Pixel Hero channel.
I think I'm just gonna start always leaving in the description the link
Yeah.
to my thing, Jordosky, and if you end up doing something,
Yes,
like
dude.
just so people can check for stuff.
We all do separate stuff outside
Yeah.
of this.
But the I don't know if you know the Mystery Dungeon games. You play as the Pokemon themselves, and you form a team. And you go explore dungeons,
That's sick.
and like there's this whole like you can pick which Pokemon join your team. With Explorers of thing, it's these things called the time gears. Like time is slowing down a region because there's a thief stealing all the time gears. So you have to travel in time. There's a lot of plot twists. You play as a human that got turned into a Pokemon.
So you don't have a trainer?
No. So the whole world, like the shops are run by Pokemon and everything. You basically have to figure out who you were and get your memories
Oh,
back.
that's cool.
Yeah, if a game, a lot of people play it through an emulator. It gets
I
$300.
need to get that on my PC.
I feel like it'd be up your alley if you were open to it. Number 4, Batman Arkham Knight.
It had to come somewhere.
Very much hated it at the time because of Batmobile, but I played through all 4 Arkham games like a year ago. It's just the rock steady detail that everyone like talks about. Combat's good, graphics.
The dialogue
Yes.
between the villains when it's like, oh, what you gonna do? Just jump out of the sky and then you can jump
Yes.
onto them. It's just like classic. It's so fun.
The Riddler was more fun in that one than any other game. And before I even played Arkham Knight, my all-time favorite Batman villain is Scarecrow. So the fact that he was the main
Reasonable.
villain, and plus, like, I also love the Jason Todd Red Hood.
Yeah.
People kind of knock on they should have just went with Red Hood in the first place, and I kind of agree with that. But I talking about dialogue, just you feel the aggression as like
Yeah.
his hunt for Bat, and you feel like you're actually like taking over a town, like as you stealthily take out like outposts
Yeah.
and stuff. So that
I like that.
that to me, Batman Ark, I love it so much.
All right,
Love
I'm
that.
changing my list.
I'm gonna make a change to mine too because of something you brought up.
Number 3, Monopoly on the Switch.
Go ahead.
Number
4.
Number 4. My number 4 is Battlefield 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
In my opinion, I think it's the best shooter ever made.
It peaked there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ever play a Battlefield game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost all of them. And they never clicked for me like Call of Duty did.
I like the quick, fast-paced action of Call of Duty, but it also pisses me off.
The realism of Battlefield is miles above the realism in Call of Duty. I will give Battlefield that. Like the environmental physics.
Yes.
It was almost Rainbow Six Siege like.
Yes.
You'd shoot through the wall
Yes.
and crouch around corners.
That's a good pick. I like that. My number 4 is also, I think, a generally hated game. Assassin's Creed 3.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it. My number 3 of all time that's coming up is Assassin's Creed 3.
It is my favorite game. It covers my favorite period in history.
Amen.
Being able to be a part of the Boston Tea Party is like
Yes.
awesome.
Battle at Bunker Hill.
It's
Yes.
awesome. It is awesome.
I told you, I think we said, I'll repeat it, but I think we said it in our episode. I hate when people are like, well, he's not, I hate that he's angry all the time. Unlike Ezio. I'm like, he's a Native American who watches people get killed and burned down, including his mother. Yeah, I'd be a little pissed too.
Yeah.
And plus, like the tomahawk combat.
The
in
Tomahawk and Smosh came out with their
Assassin's Creed.
their
3,
Assassin's Creed song, and I still sing it to this day.
Yes.
And also,
Tomahawk chop is my death blow. Tomahawk, tomahawk.
I will say, I do love Templars are the best in any of the games, and I like how it's more of a you have a list, go and hunt them.
Yes.
I love that,
was
so
sick.
much.
Yep. My number 3. This is the best Call of Duty of all time, in my opinion. Black Ops 1.
Ooh. I'm more of a 2 boy, but
Yeah,
I do love
I'm-
Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 2 was my first COD.
Black
so-
Ops 1
Really?
Yes.
was the first one. It covers my favorite period in my probably, I would say, Boston Tea Party era, that type of stuff, the Revolutionary War, and just above that is like the 50s, 40s
Yeah.
era, just like the aesthetic.
Vietnam War.
So the
era.
fact that JFK, like 40s, 50s, 60s, so the fact that it's like JFK kind of World War One-ish, Cuban Missile Crisis, it's like, or World War, that was right before, right after World War II, sorry. But I love JFK, love zombies in that.
Yes.
Oh, zombies
And
are
just
so good.
the whole confusion of the story of Mason and the numbers and just like,
The numbers, Mason.
kiss my ass!
Hudson.
And then you'll bleep this, but I love quoting this. I still do it to this day. Fuck you.
Yes.
The were you guys ever jump scared when you were walking with JFK and you grabbed the gun and did that screeching?
Yes.
Dude, when I
Yes.
first played that got me so
Yes.
good.
Settle down, Dick. It's just the win.
I think I've told you the past few episodes I've stopped censoring F-bombs.
Oh, well then let me know how my impression was.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah.
I just feel like 'cause
I do it all the time. I love it.
I feel like if you just don't curse in the opening like 5, we should be good.
Yeah.
Because that's like more because the YouTube algorithm is too early on, they'll limit it to certain people.
Kiss my ass.
Number 3.
I'm actually sticking to my original pick.
Okay.
I'm going GTA 5.
Overrated in my opinion.
Ooh. I liked it.
And I think it's only overrated because 6 hasn't come out.
That's fair.
And it's like 14 years.
Yeah,
It's like if you would have put it out like 6 years in, it'd have been like you solidified that game as the
Legacy.
greatest game in history.
For me, I'm a Rockstar fanboy. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I love Rockstar.
I do too.
I didn't know they made anything other than GTA.
They did Red Dead.
I've never played that.
We're gonna get into that
Yep,
later.
Okay. You're number 3?
Oh, number 3 was Assassin's Creed 3. But you hit all the points. I said all my stuff. Number 2 is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay.
It is. I like.
Peak.
What was it? 2018.
I think so.
So I was 16 when it came out. Just talking about variety in games. There's so much like shit to do in Red Dead 2 that's not in like GTA 5.
Yeah.
Yes,
The,
I will give them that.
The Arthur Morgan is probably my favorite video game character ever, and I like the story is just perfect. The gameplay is perfect. Graphics are great. There's so much like shit to do. Like there's not much I can say that hasn't already said about Red Dead 2. I love it.
You saying Red Dead reminded me of The Last of Us.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
not on my list, but I thought about The Last of
Honorable
Us.
That is a
mention
really
probably
good
a
one,
lot.
Yeah.
And it's 5,000 re-releases.
Right.
That was your number 2?
The remaster.
Yeah,
of
Red
the
Dead 2 is
remaster.
number 2.
You're number 2.
What's up, you dickless chumps?
Fuck you.
We're back. Weirdos.
A quick breaking it. I just got done. Number 2, Red Dead 2.
My number 2 is Baldur's Gate 3. It was just a really, really good game. I've never played D&D. It was a really good introduction. It's very simplified, but the storytelling's really good, and I never thought I'd enjoy a turn-based combat game as much as I did.
The recording cut off right when I said this, but I flipped my 2 and 1. Number 2, Minecraft. For the sake of it just being a timeless video game.
Mm-hmm.
It's it formed my brain.
Yes.
And like we said, it's the most replayable game ever made. Everyone who likes it goes back to it.
I was more of a miner than I was a crafter.
Probably shouldn't phrase it like
Especially
that.
when you're playing
I
the
was a
game.
miner?
Yeah, when you're playing the game. Is that why it's so sentimental to you? Because you were a minor while you were playing it.
Yeah. Why is this controversial? That I was a child once.
How could he?
Hey, guess what? You guys were minors too.
Nope.
Nope.
Came out the pussy at 18.
Yep.
You came out a crafter?
Dude.
Yep.
That's crazy. Number 1, Fortnite Chapter 1. It might be the greatest game ever made because it formed all the other games in the industry and shaped up my favorite game currently, Marvel Rivals.
So the connection with it, I get. I just hate it. I'm not a big like online multiplayer guy.
Because you're bad at it, it's fine.
No, I'm actually a god at it. I'm not even joking.
So you were good at Fortnite and didn't like it?
I got early access to Fortnite beforehand. Before like the building mechanic, all they had were ramps
Yeah, dude.
originally. And like I'm not making it up. I used to play with my friend Dylan from England, and the
Shout out.
Shout out.
I haven't talked to him in like 8 years.
He'll find
Up
it.
the Brits, bruv.
No, I'll give Fortnite credit. Our crew who played like Fortnite, I played it for like 6 months. It was me, Dylan. It was a guy from Florida named Ryan, and then another guy from England I called him Post, and I can't remember what his real name was.
It's just Chapter 1.
Okay.
I mean, really, like Chapter 1, Season 6. After Season 6 or 7, it fell off hard for me.
Yeah.
I still played because I didn't know many other games that like I was good at. But like Chapters 1 through 6 were great games. I have great memories with people on said game.
Well, and I feel like that was the period in time before everyone got super sweaty
And toxic
with
about it.
every game they
Yeah,
play.
people were still bad at it.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, if you're still playing Fortnite, it's like chapter like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like they do 10 seasons a chapter, so picture
50
that.
seasons.
Yeah. They do have like the
It's like
OG
SNL.
stuff, which is
I got on to play it, and
It's kinda fun.
I immediately realized that it
you
was
have
the
to play no build though.
it
I
was
can't
the,
play build.
it was the time period that was fun, not the game.
That's fair.
Sure.
I was a high schooler coming home doing no homework and playing Fortnite. And it was just
And now you're a college student, not doing work and playing
playing
Marvel
Marvel
Rivals.
Rivals.
My number 1 game is, Josh already mentioned it in his number 2 slot. It's Red Dead 2.
Oh, okay.
I think from a story standpoint, I think it's the best video game story
It's perfect.
ever made. Like Josh said, Arthur Morgan is also my favorite video game character or protagonist I've ever played as. And it's the only video game that has ever made me emotional.
What sucked? The horse? Your horse? And then
At the very end,
and then Arthur, dude.
Guys,
Well-
spoilers.
It's been out for like 7 years.
I've never played it.
Play
1
it.
or 2.
1 is still good,
yeah,
I like
one's
one
really good as well.
but 2 is.
I'm not gonna play
Arthur.
it. It's a story.
You got Marvel Rivals, man.
Yeah, literally.
need
I
money,
used up
Arthur.
the last of my brain cells on story games with like the last couple of Call of Duty campaigns, but like really exhausted it with Assassin's Creed.
I gotcha.
That's fair.
No, I'm pretty sure I've said this before. Number 1 is Shadow of the Colossus. I did the Pixel Hero episode on Shadow of the Colossus. It came out on PS2 when I was a kid. It got like an HD remake on PS3, and then got a full-blown remake on PS4. So literally my whole life, this game just kept getting revived and like a new thing. Story, I think Red Dead 2, like by a small margin's a better story, but still love it. I love how I talked about it in Pixel Hero. There's just so much left for interpretation. There's so much questions they don't answer, and that the studio that makes the game, that's like their style.
Did they ever answer the questions?
No.
Love that.
They,
Yeah, that's
there's
awesome.
there's some where like you have to explore the world, and you may find like a little hint, but you can do
I
it.
love that.
I feel like you would, and you only fight 16 monsters, and like the rest of the map is just open. You can just go there and,
Is it on PC?
and find it. Maybe. If
I
it's a
might have to play
PS4
it.
game, I would not be shocked if it eventually got ported to PC.
I might have to play it.
I think you would like it a lot, and just If you want to know my full thoughts, go watch the Pixel Hero episode.
Yes, Pixel Hero.
That's
Yes.
pretty much all that shit. But
And if you want to see me play Marvel Rivals, I'm on Twitch, baby.
do it, man. So that concludes top 10 games.
Yes.
I think we came with some pretty solid lists.
Do we want to play our own game?
I think we can get a little bit in.
We can get a few rounds,
A little bit
maybe.
of cheeky fun.
We should do timers and keep it quick.
Yes.
Just go for. So I'll do the rules real quick. You want to go up first for it?
Sure.
So the game, it's a Venn diagram game. I used to do it all the time in high school. So the point is, me and Nick will give him a prompt. Let's say if I go basketball and Nick goes with diarrhea, okay? So it's like a normal Venn diagram. He has to take an element from each, and then in the middle has to combine them to make like a whole jokes game. It'll play out way better.
Yeah, once you see it, it'll be fine.
So do you have a prompt you're gonna give him?
I've got to turn this camera on whenever we're ready.
You wanna go for it?
Okay.
Do it. So this game, I'm gonna go first to show how the game works. Do you want to just give me 2 prompts so we just have it started?
Yeah, just do pickles.
Okay, let's pickles. Nick's on a phone call, so
We'll do pickles and Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, okay? I'm gonna go kind of quick on here. This one, think like introduction. So like pickles, like here, I could put food, I could put green, dill. You just have to take something from. So for example, let's go green. Joe Biden, same thing, politician, president, a meme.
And the whole time, Nick and I are not seeing this.
Yes. But right now, I'm gonna go sleepy for Joe Biden.
Yep.
So now you have to connect the two. I have green. So what's green and sleepy? That's the game you have to play in your mind. I'm gonna go with Shrek. The opening scene, he wakes up and kicks the door down.
Okay.
So I just connected Pickles and Joe Biden to Shrek, and the goal is to make jokes out of it.
Yeah, they're not going to be that tame, but for simplicity's sake, explaining it that way does help. So
But the
justifications will get worse and worse.
I
and more
already got my
hilarious.
2 for you, my friend.
Okay.
If you want to just step up to the plate.
Okay.
So my friend.
Well, I was saying just explain it while he was gone. I don't know how long he'll be.
We can let it ride for a few. If you want to.
Okay.
All right, Broham. You ready?
Yep.
Your 2 prompts is going to be Kyle Rittenhouse. For one of them.
Make sure you're looking at that camera, by the way.
Sorry. And the other one is going to be the LA Lakers.
This is so crazy.
So now he has to connect LA Lakers and Kyle Rittenhouse. Is he going to make a shooting joke? That's my...
You'll never know, I guess.
So I'm supposed to be looking at the camera. Whoever's here, when Nick gets off his phone call, we'll just chat for a bit while he cooks, and then he will present it to us. And the goal is, we do a lot of improv, and we make jokes together on the show, that this is a good chance for, let's see what you got. Each man up. Let's see what they do. If I had to make a guess, Jordan would go as far to make a shooting joke.
Lakers.
But I don't know how much he knows about the Lakers. I know he knows, he's got, Kobe Bryant in the basic, but I don't think he would make, a Luka Doncic joke, maybe? Who knows? And also, if you're watching this now, give us your top 10 video games, man. You doing good over there? Oh, he's in the zone. Get in the zone, auto zone. I just have to ramble while he does this.
This is a joke because I love this individual. I have met this individual.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yes.
Are you ready?
But he got traded, so I think it's fitting.
So Luka.
I'm ready.
What you got?
Lakers, Kyle Rittenhouse. Lakers, we got Austin Reeves. Kyle Rittenhouse, we got a bad shooter. And then in the middle, we have passing to D'Angelo Russell.
God damn, dude.
I love D'Lo. I've got to hang out
Hold
with
on,
him before.
Nick just walked back in. You want to see his thing?
I just erased most of it.
You can tell him.
I did. So he gave me Kyle. He gave me.
Oh. Are you alright?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, my girlfriend got her LSAT scores back.
Hey!
Oh.
Good news, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she got-
Hallelujah.
She got her. She scored within the 99th percentile.
Let's
Damn.
go.
Yeah.
But this is literally what we're gonna do. The two guys ramble as the other one gets it. So Nick's up next.
Okay, you're up.
So me and Jordan each will give him a prompt. Nick, for you, I'm gonna go with Arby's.
Arby's?
Arby's is mine.
And then you have to connect Arby's to Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry and Arby's.
So we just get to sit and talk. What was your thought process with Arby's?
So question
Professional.
for the bubbles.
Yeah.
Do I have to put in people or can I just?
Whatever you
You can
want.
do whatever you
Oh,
want to
thank
connect
you.
It
it to.
just has to relate to the prompt. We're getting ready to graduate, dude.
We are.
Huh.
We're gonna
are.
do a cap and gown graduation special.
I think so.
I
think it
am
has to
not
happen.
gonna wear a suit and tie under it. Dude, I need to wear shorts.
I might go naked. I was thinking about it, just underwear and like
Our commencement's outside, and the cap and gowns are black.
Well, you have to turn in your gown, so make sure you wear something. But I am
I'm going
genuinely
butt naked.
I'm genuinely considering going butt naked because I think it would be hilarious.
And me and him got pit, and Nick cut us off whenever in the middle of it. I will say this: you're not allowed to have your personal belongings. Fuck that.
Seriously, dude?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
bringing everything.
I'm bringing a phone.
I'm bringing my Game Boy Advance SP.
I'm gonna bring a joint. No, I'm just kidding.
I might bring a
That's joke.
10-inch dildo.
That's a joke.
Are you ready?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm ready though.
What? Tell us.
Okay, so this is pretty lame, but we got cheese from Tom and Jerry. We got a roast beef from Arby's. So
Cheesy
we
roast
also
beef.
have a menu item cheesy roast
You
beef.
took it very literally. I
did.
love this.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
I didn't know. where
Love
to
it.
go.
Tag me out, boy.
That was a hard one.
Yeah.
I should have gave you a softball for the warm up.
Oh, that's okay.
The funnier the prompt initially is, the better the
Yeah. Probably
The
restaurants are probably a
responses.
bad idea in retrospect,
yeah.
unless they're like in the news for like a cholera outbreak. All right, boys, let's do this.
Okay.
Am I even in frame?
In that one,
Yeah.
your head is right now. Yeah, you're in frame.
All right, good. I'm
Um,
shorter than the three of them, so
Let's
Two of 'em.
do. Do you have any?
my dad.
I see. I'm probably gonna go with the theme I did last time of just naming off historical events.
Okay.
But I'm gonna.
It worked
I'm gonna
last
go
time.
off of you.
Let's do the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, so
Packers.
So hey, my girlfriend's gonna like this one. She's a big Packers fan.
Is she?
Um.
Alright.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's cooking.
Let's go with oh, this is a really good one. The Battle of Stalingrad.
I have no idea what that is.
What? If we don't know,
Okay,
these are things
okay,
we should be
all right,
giving
all right,
you.
All right.
Can you give me something a little more
Okay,
American?
yeah.
I'm gonna move this
Yeah.
more American. It's hilarious.
I don't fucking.
The Green Bay Packers and
I already have an idea for what I want to put for Packers.
the Green Bay Packers and Fidel Castro.
Okay. So now we get to sit and talk.
Yep. How's your how's your new apartment?
It's good, man.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna start filming there if you
yeah.
guys want to do that
Yeah, I'm down.
on my couch.
Can we film in the bar downstairs?
Don't look, but can I ask a quick question, Nick? What was Fidel Castro's ethnicity again?
He's Cuban.
Cuban, that's what
Yeah.
it is. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Not the sandwich. No, I'm just kidding.
I love a Cuban sandwich.
Dude, me too. Although, I can't remember the name, but there's this place on Bardstown Road in Louisville that we went to. My girlfriend and I went to, and I have a garlic intolerance. But I got the Cuban sandwich because, normally it's just like ham, nothing like super crazy. Although, we're probably eating like Americanized versions of it, so there's not as many spices in there. But dude,
How
You
did
had Dookie
Fidel
Butt?
Castro
Oh,
die?
yeah.
Huh?
Was he assassinated?
no. Surprisingly, the CIA probably tried to kill him like over 300 times, and they were never successful once. He died of old age.
Ah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That is actually a plot point in Black Ops 1.
Yeah, dude.
I love Black Ops 1.
I don't like to give him too much credit. But
I don't like to get political, but
Right, but he's pretty cool.
You boys ready?
but Fidel Castro was
Hey,
cool.
he's kind of
I-
cool.
I don't love Hitler, but
Fidel Castro. So we have Packers for Aaron Rodgers. Fidel Castro's Cuban, and I have things Republicans love to annex.
Nice. Nice.
Oh gosh, that's really good.
That's good.
That's so good, Josh.
So
All
I'm
right,
back
here,
up.
here we Jordan's up.
I'm back up.
Hold on, let me ask you: is it easy for you to deal with people, places? Like what's?
I am gonna struggle with
was
the
so
history,
good.
but I like the randomness of like not knowing. I like to connect a person and a place. Like
Okay.
I like that it's variety.
Finding Nemo.
Okay.
That's mine.
Fidel Castro.
Mussolini.
And no.
First thing that pops in your head, go.
We can get canceled.
Okay, Anne Frank.
Cool.
Oh my god, Anne Frank.
I literally almost started writing what I wanted to write instead.
So with
And-
it's just him talking about graduation. Have you looked into the nitty-gritty details about
A
it?
little bit.
We got to be here at 8.
Yeah. No, that's not fun. Are you guys going to commencement on Monday? Or whatever, like the
Oh,
senior
the
dinner
award?
thing?
I was gonna ask our teacher because they have a journalism student of the year, and I think someone in radio.
And I think Annalise. Well, they did
When's
it last Monday.
Was that her?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not going.
But I think this one isn't awards. It's just for all of us to just kind of go and hang out and have. I get free dinner out of it, so I'm in.
You have free food. Nick will go.
I mean, pretty much.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, congrats on your girlfriend passing all that shit, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we are very pumped. Yeah.
So I can never do that in a million years.
Mm,
I
me
took my
neither.
last exam. I just have like final projects and papers.
Yeah.
I'm never taking a test again.
Yeah. No.
Sweet Jesus.
Um.
Like I get some people don't need college. Like that's 100% fact. But I learned that 16 years is my peak.
Yeah.
K through 12 plus that.
Okay, fellas. I had Nemo and Anne Frank.
You did.
Anne Frank, the attic. Nemo, a saltwater fish. And then the combination between the two is deep sea fishing pole.
This is 100% the best outcome we could have had with this.
I couldn't think of anything else.
You
That was
were
pretty
you were
good.
treading a line.
It would be really funny to come up with some alternative storyline where Nemo was involved in World War II.
Han, hear me out. Anne Frank, we go Nazis. And then we go Marlin for Nemo, and in the middle it's trying to find a child.
Okay.
So Nick's up now, right?
Yes.
Still going?
I'm going to restart this one.
Where's the weirdest place you've jacked off?
I
probably we didn't give him prompts. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
I
Public nudity.
Instagram.
Oh, that's the same thing.
Yeah, hold on, give me a second. You can do public nudity and then give me the Astros.
Public nudity.
Sorry, guys.
More like public new movie.
Where's the weirdest place I've ever JO'd?
And are you proud of it?
The answer to that is probably not, but I don't know where.
I love how deep thought you got, dude.
Well, I don't think I've ever done it anywhere other than like at home.
If I tell you, can you give me a chance to explain myself
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
next
No.
next time?
So we have the Astros and public nudity. We have porn and Jose Altuve, and the conclusion we've come to is they're both hella ass.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Nice. Well, we'll side table that conversation.
We'll come around. All right, boys.
Let's do White Castle.
White Castle.
Mm.
Nicholas.
How about we do Kenny the Jet Smith?
Kenny the Jet Smith.
I love that. It's not necessarily related to Kenny, but I made a Charles Barkley joke on an Instagram page, and the comments are going crazy.
Yes.
There's
It was
no
an
better
elite joke.
feeling. There's no better feeling than like out liking everyone in a comment section.
Yes.
Do you know who the Pointer Brothers are? They're the guys that do like the celebrations.
Yeah.
My comment has more likes than theirs, and it feels good to just like outshine.
Ratio them.
Literally,
That's sick.
it felt good.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, where's the weirdest place you've jacked off?
Oh, I said here. But
That's actually my real answer.
that's a joke.
Actually,
I'll tell the story later.
Bro.
Hold on. Wait.
I'm gonna hear you out, but like, why?
We'll hear you out.
It was to help someone. I'm not making that up. All right, hold on, boys.
Okay.
Okay, hear me out. Okay, boys, I'm done.
Look into that
Bro,
camera
yeah,
when you
this
say
is-
Okay,
that.
I'll tell the story after. Okay, so Kenny just played for the Houston Rockets. Okay,
Yep.
White Castle has sliders, rocketing out my ass. Okay, can I defend myself here?
Yeah.
Okay, my freshman year, my friend Kelly was like a science major in the life science building. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and they're like, I don't think it was final. I think it was midterm. They had her do something about human anatomy. So her topic was she wanted to detect different potencies in different semen samples, and she needed samples.
People gave her semen samples?
Okay, so she took
You're talking to college dudes though. I mean,
I would never just give my seed out.
I wouldn't.
that's
either,
where
but
you
like,
and me different, my friend.
But like
That-
Chad from Theta Chi might, and well,
Yeah.
I don't know. If it's for scientific research, I'd think about it.
Well, here, I wasn't originally asked. She asked 3 people, got 3 people to do it. 2 of them were down. One guy got cold feet like 3 days before it was actually due. My friend needed help and I helped it. Okay?
Wow.
Okay, no, it was at the life science building. They didn't have a lock on the door, so she had to stand guard as I went in this.
You just JO'd in a classroom? That's crazy.
I did it.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, and fun fact, she figured out through like her own testing that one of my friends was sterile.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey, that could be.
That's real.
Yeah.
1 in 5 men suffer from erectile dysfunction.
I know.
Am I up?
Hey, good
Yes,
thing
sir.
there's not 5 of us in here.
Does that
That
change
means
your
we're all
opinion?
safe.
That's a good question. Does that change your opinion of me?
I
No.
think it's a little bit of an egregious feat to have done, but
I'm not like proud of it. It was just
It
like
was for science, so I
yeah,
respect
it's
that.
science.
it wasn't like I was watching like porn
Yeah.
or not like a computer lab.
No, I
Yeah.
get it.
I
Since
told
it-
that
since it
story
was
at
for
work,
science-
and people were like, "You're a fucking maniac."
It's kind of
I've
crazy,
heard
but
you out.
I've heard worse. Oh,
Give me jacking off. Give me jacking off. All right.
Ooh, give me the Louisville Cardinals.
nice. Do you want to specify like the 2013 cards or
Oh,
just
yeah.
like cards in general?
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and put an asterisk next to it as well, just like their title.
I did learn I am very potent.
Proud of you, man.
It's useful information.
Do you get your testosterone count?
I can't remember. One of the results I got was I was at the highest like sperm count ever. And the
Damn.
best part, it was all 3 of us like met with her because we were all friends. And she was like, "Yeah, Josh is this guy's this," and the other guy, she was like, "Can I talk to him for a second?" And she's like, "I am not a scientist. I would get this checked out, but I tested something and I think you're sterile." And then he got it checked and he was.
This one was pretty easy.
Hit me.
I just went 2013 cards, Rick Pitino,
Correct.
JOing Rick Pitino, me.
Perfect.
It's kind of me.
Dude, how many times a week do you think?
It's honestly, better questions, how many times a
At
day?
least 3 times a day.
It's like 3 times a day. I don't.
All right.
Oh, that would have been so cool. All right. Give me the Avs.
The Avs.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I may have to censor things too much. Can I do?
Yeah, we'll need a censor there.
Okay, never mind.
Just like change the name.
yes, Craig. Call him Craig.
Yeah, do Craig.
But we know the context of this particular person.
This is an inside joke. I don't know
Yeah.
why we're doing this, but it's funny.
Best part is too. I think this is gonna air in June,
Ah.
Yeah.
so we'll
See,
be.
this is tough. because I really like one of these and I really don't like the other one.
Make sure you stand in frame of the camera.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, sorry. This is tough, guys.
the
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I managed to piss off my entire extended family.
Wow.
My mom has a graduation party thing. They have like property, and I told us I don't like being celebrated.
Yep.
It's like the same thing. I don't really like like graduation. I'm gonna like borderline run across. I just don't care for it. So I was like, my mom's like, please, can I do this? Please, because it's just how she is. I said, fine, but keep it like
Low
as
key.
small as possible. So it was gonna be like grandparents, uncles, but then everyone came out of the woodwork and was like, you didn't invite me. So my mom invited everybody.
Wow.
I'm ready to rock, gentlemen. So for the Avalanche, we have the playoffs, and for Craig, we have being himself. And in the middle, making me mad in the month of April. So there you have it, folks.
God damn.
That is good. Wow. I think we can get through one more round.
One more round. Okay. Give us heat.
Each of us. It started with me, so I think we can get 4 more. If
Okay. Should we go for
if
it?
we fire off.
Let's do some try not to get me canceled, but actually try to cancel.
Yeah,
some
let's
shit.
do some wicked stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
let's get a little vile.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, let's
okay.
get a thumbnail, right?
Yeah.
Let's do like Taylor Swift.
Okay, T Swift.
The
The Ottoman Empire.
Oh no, I got a good one for you. Taylor Swift and
Kanye West.
authoritarian governments.
Yeah.
Authoritarian. All right.
Yeah. I like where this is going. So, what's the most egregious thing you've ever done to another human being?
Sweet Jesus.
Or said?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not repeating that. However, the most egregious thing I'm probably comfortable admitting doing to someone is in soccer. Growing up in middle school, I used to play for my middle school team, and there's this kid one game that was just really, really making me mad, and so he got the ball and he was starting to dribble away from me, so I went to like jab and get the ball away from him.
Yeah.
But he was faced away from me, so obviously I didn't kick the ball, and I just kicked him in the back of the heel really hard, and I probably like broke his heel.
Wow.
Yeah.
That reminded me of something I did in 2nd grade.
I locked in really fast after that, though. I was like, I can't do this again. I felt really bad.
Oh, wow. You're an empath.
Yeah. I was like, don't get me wrong. I was a psychopath for like 30 seconds.
I pooped my pants in 2nd grade during a basketball game. I was in the game, and I pooped my pants. It stayed in short, right? Like it didn't leave like UW underwear. And I just left. It made it a 4-on-5. I walked to my dad and I said, we have to get out of here.
All right, boys. So we got authoritarian government. We got right wing usually.
Yep.
Taylor Swift. We got a toxic fan base. A toxic fan base meets right wing. We got Travis Kelce.
Travis
Let's
Kelce.
go!
Wow.
W.
Love that.
W.
So one more round. Go.
Is Travis Kelce right-winged?
It's very much implied.
Yeah, he probably is.
Really?
Probably.
Yeah. He probably did all the stuff with
Give me Epstein.
Pfizer, so because they were going to give him a bunch of money. Ooh, Epstein?
Is it EI or IE?
I don't think it matters. I think it's IE.
I'm going to do Epstein.
Epstein.
Switch it up.
I have a good one. I want to do Ernie Johnson.
Oh, okay.
If you want to, you could pick your own.
You like Ernie and Epstein?
Go.
I just think it'd be a tough center.
Epstein.
Yeah, Bronze Class doesn't really even start till 3, really.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, do
with-
Ernie and Epstein. I've got it locked.
Okay,
All right,
Ernie
yeah,
and Epstein.
Ernie and Epstein.
And then we'll do one more round.
Bet.
You already got this locked.
Oh,
I just love how you have like arguably like a top 5 human being of all time and then a top 5 worst human being of all time. His brain does scare me. Like if there was something I needed to censor, it'd come from him. Because actually, that's not right now. The title is pretty much "Who jacked off in a classroom," and like it's us with like question marks.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Can we bring that on the horizon? Ask people, one of us jacked off on campus. Guess who it is?
Bro, that,
Everyone points at Craig.
yeah, I would.
What was my favorite? Well, yeah. What was your favorite Craig moment?
Ooh, I don't know. It's either when he. No, because I'm gonna get too specific and it's gonna give it away.
Can I share mine that you weren't here for? It was me, Jordan, him, and like two girls in a room, and he was like, we're talking about like just random shit, and he was like, what if a teacher comes in and hears us talking crazy? And he was like, I'm just gonna tell them we're all having sex, and the room got so uncomfortably awkward.
Yeah, I remember this. Are you gentlemen ready?
Fuck.
Dude, I'm so locked.
I did Ernie, Shaq,
Yes.
Epstein, Trump, egregious businessmen.
That's good. That's good.
I mean, I was gonna just do tall people, but I was like, that's not as funny as like seeing
Tall
Shaq.
people trump Barron Trump.
Yeah, I was gonna. I don't know. That wasn't as funny as I wanted it to be.
So Nick's up. So it's me, Nick, and Nick, then me, and that's it.
I think
Yep.
so.
Gotcha.
Yep. Let's do. Let's do Hiroshima.
Oh, hell yeah.
Give me Jordan Johnson.
That would be me.
Yeah, that'd be full government is your middle name.
Come on, dog.
Did I censor that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna write it out.
You can do my last name. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
I put our last names like it's in like the thingy. Can I make up a middle name for you?
Yeah.
Craig.
Okay, here we go.
Hey! See, I know these guys.
No.
I don't know your middle name, but I also don't know your birthday, so I'm not surprised.
Is my name even Josh? Do we even?
Joshua, what's the middle initial?
C.
Carlos.
Get the second letter right. Carlito.
Carter.
No. Think a little more basic. I like how I went like, oh my god, I know my friend so well, and it's just like, what the fuck?
C.A. Captain America.
Just Captain.
It's Cap.
It's Caleb.
Oh. I didn't know Caleb was a middle name. You can censor that as much as
I
you
don't care.
want.
People can use it. I don't care.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't want anyone knowing my middle name is Jerking Off.
Oh my god.
Jordan Jerking Off Johnson.
So we
Oh my
have
god.
Jordan and Hiroshima. So we have the atom bomb
Yeah.
and Taco Bell,
Mhm.
and we have explosive as frick
As
frick
Rick.
because we don't curse on this good Christian Minecraft.
damn
channel.
right.
Yeah.
You're darn right.
Give me the worst shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Something like really dark.
He said Minecraft. Let's do Dream. Do you know
Dream?
Dream?
Yeah, I do know. He was the speedrunner.
Yeah, dude,
yeah.
Dream
Well,
is-
he got canceled for like being a pedophile.
Yeah,
or
I
do
something.
Dream and then do. Ooh, I'm gonna give you a really good historical event. Do Dream and 9/11.
9/11, baby. I probably
Wow.
shouldn't say it like that.
Dream. Mask off. Future.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm listing what I would say. You'll have to probably boost the audio there. Yeah. Well, this is gonna be the last round, and then we gotta jet.
Yeah, hightail it. We'll be all right.
I got my words. I'm just trying to connect them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whisper it in the thing. I'm here for it.
Yeah, this is from last round, but
Oh.
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take this moment to just look at the camera. Really kind of seductively. It's taking longer than I thought it would.
guys
You want
come
to try
here
to do the
often?
clap thing? Let's close our eyes. We have to clap at the same time.
All right.
Ooh. Keep going. Your eyes are definitely open. You're steady laughing, just looking at me 100%.
Nuh-uh.
Oh! You're lying.
No! Dude, I swear. Check
You're
the
lying.
footage. My eyes were
You're
closed.
lying.
My eyes were closed.
Okay. What is taking so long, man?
Okay, here we go. Ready? So for Dream, we got controversy.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay, 9/11 involved planes.
Yeah.
So we have all the random 2025 Boeing 747 plane crashes this year.
That's crazy. You're crazy. I don't know if this was as funny as it is to us on a camera, but I think it's
I thought this
hilarious.
was-
It works as a game.
All right, let's wrap up.
All right, boys.
I like to wrap up. I always like to be safe.
Stay safe and
Yeah, guys, wrap up, stay
And wrap
safe.
up.
You know.
You're probably out of the frame.
But yeah, thanks for watching.
Whoa!
We'll maybe see you. Yeah, we'll probably see you next week.
Hold your hands.
Yeah, probably.
Are we saying next week's the finale?
Yeah.
Might as well. Doing our tapping gowns.
Tapping down.
We'll
Yep.
we'll recap for first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, it's stats.
Yeah.
Do you have time to do stats?
I could try.
I mean, if not, we can just do
We
like
deviated so far from Are You the Asshole?
that, and we can also just do we can be like it's our college finale, and if we really want to do a really well planned out finale, we can push it back and just do it at a neutral location.
Okay.
We'll try it.
All right. Deuces.
Don't jerk off in classrooms.
True.
I mean,
or do.
unless it's for scientific research.
Unless it's for your friends, then jerk off everywhere.
I got you, Josh.